Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Keenan Higgins from Black America Web once again, and I am here with a New York native, a personal friend of mine, and someone who is just killing it on the internet. You may have heard some of his mixes on TikTok and Instagram, all over the place. But yeah, I'm talking about my homie Austin Millz. What's going on, man? How you been?
It's been a while, man. I was good, glad to see that. You know, you were. Yeah, I know that name, but let me not jump to conclusions. You know, yeah, it's good to see a New York native. You know,
Absolutely. Yeah, and I personally, like, aside from knowing you, I've been watching your growth from seeing you DJ locally in New York to now you're just everywhere. So what's one of the biggest things that you've learned just in your own come up over these past 10 plus years of just grinding out here?
Honestly, like you said, like seeing the come up was the beautiful thing, and it's the journey. I think for me though, what I've learned is just like you gotta just be patient. You know, I always like waited my turn. I always kind of studied the game, but I never like lost sight of the vision and the goal. And I think that's kind of like what kind of had me keep going. You know, it was like ups and downs, but you know, we here now, so yeah, it's all about the journey.
I love that. And, you know, like, obviously we talked about us both being from New York and like how that can be so influential. Like, tell me a little bit about how your Harlem upbringing like plays into like your career and just how you choose mixes, how you like put songs together, playlists, things like that. So,
oh man, you know, like growing up in Harlem is, you know, it's the Mecca. It's really the melting pot. It's so much culture. I didn't realize the importance or the beauty in it until I had time to like get out of the city. But just going back, I'm like, yo, this is really, there's no place like it. So just growing up in Harlem, you know, the diverseness of culture, hearing the music in the street, whether it's family, whether it's just being on any block from 125th, 116, like you just always hear music. So for me, it's something that's like really in my blood. And then I kind of just keep that groove, that soulfulness, that uniqueness. I don't know, it's just like that grittiness. I keep it all in my music, whether it's if I'm making house music, dance music, all that stuff. I kind of just keep that feeling. I wanted to feel like, you know, a cookout in Harlem, or just like I wanted to be played in Harlem, so I could always keep that in my mind, you know.
Absolutely. And then keeping up with the music, you are one of the main DJs right now who has been having such a like success online, especially with the mixes and people like doing like reposting and like the remixing and stuff like that. So like from your personal perspective, like from the club to clubhouse, like how do you go about putting together the perfect Millz Monday mix?
Yeah, for me, Meta's been a blessing for me. Seeing what's been happening on IG Reels, it's been a crazy thing. Seeing all types of brands use it, whether it's soccer or people doing somebody's braids, or somebody showing their latest restaurant, Cheesecake Factory. Literally, it could be anything. Soccer moms, like literally, the music is transcending all types of genres. It's making people feel good. The joy is really real. So like the music is touching all types of people that I've never even expected. So really seeing the music do its thing online, and then when I bring it to the live aspect, and then when I'm playing these songs live and people are going crazy because they know it's from Instagram, it's just like a beautiful thing, and it's something that I could have never imagined, the power of the internet taking music to new heights.
The upcoming tour, the Fresh Air tour, like tell me like what went into even you like naming it that, and like what do you plan on like kind of embarking on with that tour?
Yeah, so I dropped a project this past June called Breathwork, and I really wanted to just like embody like the breathing and like the joy and the happiness and using your breath and your energy to be in a live show. So my project was called Breathwork. I went on tour in April, May, June, and I did a Breathwork tour, did about 20 cities. So right now I'm just running it back and call it, you know, after we take a breath, we come out for fresh air. So we're doing the fresh air. So yeah, that's kind of like what it's like. And you know, I'm doing bigger venues. I'm running back a lot of the same cities. So I'm really treating myself like a band, and I'm really just doing these shows and just trying to grow consistently. And yeah, man, I want people to feel that joy in the show, the way they, you know, you feel the joy on the screen, online, whether using Facebook or Instagram. We're gonna take it to the road, and we're gonna take it in real life, and we're gonna bring that fresh air, you know, to your city.
I love that. That's so, it's clever too, but definitely like meticulously thought out. What's the CD that you're like most anticipating going?
So I'm not even gonna do that because I'm gonna get in trouble, because you know every city is its own
like,
thing.
Do I go with my home state? Do I go with the most loud? Like
I know every city to me is so special, man, because like even cities that I wouldn't even initially think was gonna be like crazy in my last tour, they show so much love. So, you know, whether it's, you know, South Carolina, Denver, Vancouver, Toronto, like it's cities that they just come out and they really support the music and they support the brand, and it's really bringing joy. And I love in my shows, you just see a plethora of colors out there. You see different types of people, and it's just like it's a beautiful feeling.
I love that. And then you know, everything that's going on right now, you know, with the meta and just like with technology mixing a little bit with everything. Like, tell me a little bit about like your involvement in the It's Your World campaign, and like how do you incorporate like what Meta is doing, what you're doing?
For sure. Like, well, we just came off the amazing event this past weekend with Your World campaign, where it was like the first of its kind. It was a sonic listening session using the Meta Quest 3. Even with the Ray-Bans, you know, it's just like a first of its kind, and it's really allowing people to be hands-on with the music, or just honestly making music user-friendly, making AI experience user-friendly, because that's the future. So yeah, it was an amazing event. I was helping people throughout the showcase, and we had Victoria Monet, and she did her thing. We were playing her song. She was playing her song in the keys, and it went so smooth, and it was just a great experience.
I love that. And so one final question. Now that you're officially Team Meta, like how do you now how are you going to be incorporating technology into like DJing and just the future of music and technology and advancements and like say AI and just that whole entire experience?
You never know. When I perform, I usually wear sunglasses, so you might see with the Ray-Ban sunglasses, and I might have it in my set, and then I might just have captioned content in front of me. So, you know, I'm gonna keep trying to reinvent the wheel and do some cool things moving forward.